But if the reach of symmetry is infinite, we should be able to use it as a tool that can be applied to any situation, not just on the high street. Let's choose something at random and see where it takes us. Well, the scenario here is as good as any. I'm presenting you with a hypothesis that symmetry is life's ordering principle, and I'm asking you to critically analyse this theory. Now, we're using symmetry as a tool here, so let's begin by asking, where is the symmetry in this? And in fact, we don't have far to look. There are two complementary aspects of critical analysis: observation, which has an external focus, and a corresponding internal evaluation. Psychologists maintain that each of us, to a greater or lesser extent, has a tendency to impose our own subjective interpretation onto what we observe. It's known as observer bias. In order to be as unbiased and objective as possible, it's important, therefore, that we seek out a midpoint between concealing and highlighting significant details of what we perceive. It's the polar cycle again, this time wearing an observer's hat. But what about the internal aspect of critical analysis, evaluation? Well, what we find here is in fact the opposite of the polar cycle. Evaluation depends upon upholding two contradictory positions simultaneously. On the one hand, there's the need for the most sceptical scrutiny of any hypothesis that lies before us. And on the other hand, there's the absolute necessity of an openness to novel ideas, because if we're only ever sceptical, we'll never learn anything new. So critical analysis is structured on a rather elegant symbiosis of two complementary opposites, each of which reveals its own deeper symmetry.